Hey everyone, Carol here. It's good to see you. Today is Wednesday night. It's April 24th of 2020, and I thought that I would do a Facebook Live all about Paper Pumpkin. It's been a lot of years since I've done a video for Paper Pumpkin, and I really love what Stampin' Up! Has been doing. They've really stepped up their game on Paper Pumpkin. The kits are just more beautiful every single month. So I wanted to show you a couple projects. I'll show you the finished projects for this month, the way I completed a couple, the way the instructions say, just to show you what those are. But then I also did a couple different projects, so we call them alternatives, with the product that comes in the kit, and I added a little bit of cardstock and on one of the projects I did. So I wanted to show you that. I'm going to turn the camera down in just a second, but I want to talk a little bit about, because Stampin' Up! Has stepped up their game and made Paper Pumpkin better and better each month, May's kit, I don't know if you've heard, but it has sold out. And look how cute it is. It has some of our brand new colors that begin in June. And so right now, you can't even sign up for Paper Pumpkin. I hope you're already getting it, but if you're not, May 11th is the date that you want to get back on that list. And I will post a link. Now that I'm starting to do these alternative projects each month, I will be offering the tutorial for free to all of my subscribers as well as my team, so that in case they want to use those projects for themselves, they can. So I hope that all of you, if you're already subscribed, that's okay. Come watch, get some ideas. If you're not, consider subscribing under my link, but not until May 11th. And then that will sign you up to get June's kit and beyond. So I plan on doing these Facebook Lives every month, the last Wednesday at 6 p.m. Arizona time. So right now that's 9 p.m. Eastern, because most of y'all are on daylight savings time. In Arizona, we don't do that. But okay, so I'm going to turn the camera down and let's take a peek. I've got a box right here that we can set up, and I'm going to put you on my tablet so that I can see what you are seeing, and that will help me be able to line everything up. Okay, so when you order Paper Pumpkin, it comes in this adorable box. Sometimes the boxes are different colors because they have a special design that month. So, but right now we've got these cute polka dots. I think next month it's going to be really fun and pretty and striped and things, the way that they've showed us in the pictures. But when it comes, it all comes shrink wrapped. So you have this nice box that you can keep everything in, but all of your product is in there. So you get a stamp set, you get 1 or 2 ink spots, just like our big stamping pads. These are little linen stamping spots that you can refill with your refills, but they're just a nice collection to have. And here's an ad for next month. And then wrapped in tissue is your kit. So this is the kit that we're going to be working on tonight. And I'm going to put everything back in here so that I can show you what we've got going on. So this is the kit from Stampin' Up! This month. You can see it has 8 cards, and they're full-size cards. They come with these adorable envelopes that are already printed. The flaps have these cute print on them. And what I did is I made up a sample of each card, just how the directions show. So you can see this one is a flap card, and you could stamp inside. You could also put this flap down with tear and tape on the side and make a slot here or a pocket for a treat or a gift card. That would be kind of cute. And then it closes like that as a flap. Now the stamps this month, they're really cute. They're all about family. So hence the tree, and it talks a lot about family. And there are stamps that say dad, brother, daughter, sister. I'm so glad you're in my family. Happy Mother's Day. So they're just adorable. Then the second card that comes in this kit is, again, has the flap, but it's a Z-fold card. And it says, I'll always be here for you. And it has this printed piece. It's like a quote. We're going to use that on our card tonight as well. So you could, if you were to get the kit, you could make up these cards exactly like this. That would be awesome. And you would have 4 of each card. So in the kit comes little die cuts. You get ribbon, these beautiful pearls. Also, your adhesives. You get mini glue dots and Stampin' Dimensionals. This kit in particular came with mini Stampin' Dimensionals, so that was pretty cool. So lots of things. It's well worth the $22, and that includes shipping, so it's just tax on top of that. So I'm going to show you our alternate projects for this month because I think they're pretty stinking cute. Okay, so this is the card. And I used the Happy Mother's Day stamp. You, of course, can use whichever stamp you'd like. I used the quote up here on the top, which is from this card here. And can you see this piece down here? I just simply trimmed off, and that's what's on the bottom. So I wanted to use that. So we're going to make one of these so you can see. And then the other thing I made was a treat holder. You know me, I love 3D projects and I love to make little treat holders. So this one closes, it has the same flap as the card, and I put a little Velcro dot on there, about 3/8 of an inch. Put candy inside, and it stands up. I think if the candy's, there we go, if the candy's weighted the right way. Anyway, we're gonna make that as well. So pretty stinking cute, I think. Let's make our card first. Okay, so I've got some extra pieces. Now this beautiful Melon Mambo ribbon came in your kit. I'm using a little bit more on this one card, but I decided that was okay, so. Okay, so I've got Melon Mambo on the base, and I've got a few extra little tag-along friends here from earlier. Okay, so we'll score that, and then you can see that I started with a base of mint macaron, and that's what everything is going to be going on. So this top piece, I'm going to trim it. I want it to be 3 3/4 wide in order to fit on this. So I'm just going to use the little trimmer that we got during celebration and get this trimmed up all the way. You can see I just went right to the edges, and then 3 3/4 on the width. Okay, I'm gonna get this nice and snug so that it fits well. Okay, so then on this piece is the Z-fold card. Normally it is supposed to fold like this, but I'm just going to trim this piece right off because that's the piece I want to use on my project tonight. So I'm going to cut it right off, and then I'm going to make it 3 3/4 again so that it will fit on that mint macaron piece. Alrighty, so let's put this on. All these little pieces out of the way. And this is just, I'm going to leave a little bit of an edge, just like that. And then we've got our quote piece. Let me read to you what this says. This is life's greatest blessings begin and end with family. It is in families that we learn to love, teach what is most important, and grow together in love and laughter. Grateful for you, happy to be yours. So that's why I thought it would make a sweet Mother's Day card. But you could make it a sister card, anything you'd like, any special person. It's a time of year that it's nice to celebrate those special people in our lives. Okay, so I'm just going to put this ribbon on here, but I generally, you know, you've seen me do this before, I just put adhesive on the back, and I usually don't attach my ribbon in the front. Okay, so now it's ready to go on our card base. So all the pieces are in the paper pumpkin, which is nice. We don't have to worry about anything unless we want to kind of jazz it up and try something different. So you can see this, I use Melon Mambo cardstock, I use mint macaron cardstock, but the ribbon and these two pieces are from the kit. Now I thought it would be fun for the sentiment. I just wanted to have a little extra color. This card has a lot of greens in it. So I pulled out my soft sea foam and I'm just gonna do a punch there, put him down flat right here. And okay, so now we're ready for our sentiment. Now in the kit came this nice page of all these different pieces that just punch out and you can use for your sentiment. So I'm going to stamp on mine with Melon Mambo ink, but I'm going to do it while it's still in here. It just kind of helps hold it in place. Okay, close that up. There we go. So now I can just punch this out, and I have a little piece of ribbon here somewhere. Maybe. There he is. Okay. So all I did was trim a little piece of ribbon to be able to put this sentiment piece right on top of. So I'm just going to glue it down. And that's even a little long, so I can trim that a little bit. A little more. And then on the back side, I can put some dimensionals. Now you get some mini dimensionals in the kit, and those are great and super fine to use. But I'm just grabbing these because they're handy. Okay, there we go. Let's put this right on here. I should be doing it upside down for you. Okay, so let's get these cute little birds. I decided to use 2 birds. You could do it however you wanted. They come with the kit, they're ready to go. And this is when those mini dimensionals would be really great because they're so much smaller and they fit right on the belly of the bird. Okay. You can tell I'm a messy crafter, right? It's more fun to craft than it is to clean up and be neat about it, for Pete's sakes. Okay, so I just put a couple of the little birdies right there. Then I'd like to put a little pearl. They gave us in the kit all these beautiful pearls, and I've been using them on the projects. So let's put a green one right here. And I'll just put this one down below because my stamping didn't quite go where I wanted it. Okay, so what do you think? That's a cute card, huh? And I've got an inside piece right here. And this little stamp has little butterflies. It came in the kit. And I thought, well, these would be really cute just to put up the side. And on the envelope, even though that flap is so beautiful, we can dress up the front a little bit. There we go. Okay. So this piece just needs to go in the inside of our card. So it doesn't need as much adhesive because it's not going to take as much wear and tear. Alrighty. What do you think? Easy peasy. And pretty cute, I think. Okay. Now, let's do our treat holder because I want to show you how I did it. So, first of all, this is the piece that you're going to be using that comes in the kit. This is one of the cards. You can see that I turned it over. It already had a score line right here where the green meets the white. I went over 3/4 of an inch and I did another score line. That way I can make the bottom for our treat holder, okay? And then I just put it back together just like this, and I'm just going to cut it right in half. So it is 4.5 inches. So I'm going to cut at 2¼ inch. And I'll have 2 identical pieces that I can use. Somehow I feel like this. 4¼ There we go. Okay. 2 1/8. Thank you. I should have looked at my notes to begin with. Okay, so each piece, they're exactly identical. The only difference is our leaves are on the middle of this side, more towards the left and more to the right on this one, but that's okay. That will just mean our tree will be on the other side. Okay, so we get this beautiful tree stamp, and what they've done, I suppose in order to make it so that it wasn't so big, is they've given us half a tree, which is perfect because that is all we need. Now, you'll be able to, once you see yours, you'll be able to line up. There's all these little leaves, but they're also the leaves on the tree, and you just need to line them up. For me, I kind of have to get right over it. So I apologize if my head's gonna kind of show in the camera for you. Okay, so see what I did there? And then I thought, well, our tree, we're only gonna have half a tree, but our tree needs a little trunk. So let's stamp our tree trunk here. And it's okay if it goes off because it's really only kind of half of a tree trunk, right? Okay, so here's an idea kind of where we're at, but remember we did that score line. So we want to fold on that score line and then score it really well because that's going to be the base for our treat holder. Okay, then the other cool thing I thought, these green banners came in the kit. Normally you would stamp your sentiment on them, but I thought let's cut it. So I cut it right at 2 1/4 inches. And that gives me 2 pieces. One piece, it's just a banner I'm going to put up top because I didn't want to waste it. We might as well use it for Pete's sakes. There we go. And then this piece, I stamped our sentiment on. And this sentiment says, I'll always be here for you. And I thought this is kind of a nice one for everything right now as well. Okay. So this I just put down flat. Just get a little adhesive. And what I did is I put it right on the edge here. There you go. So you can see it just like that. This is such a quick and easy project. So fun. Let me get, there's some glue dots. I used a bow. I did use something that did not come in the kit. This is just our crushed curry seam binding, but I thought it looked really cute with it. But what I did use, I'm not good about staying organized. Here we go. I used these little, one of these little butterflies, the little glue dot, and I thought he'd be cute right up here on our banner that we added. And then we can add, let's see, one of our little green pearls. Let's put one of them right there. Okay, and then let's put a couple of the yellow pearls, which are crushed curry, down here. Okay, now I've got some of these little Velcro little dots, and these ones I believe are 3/8 of an inch. So they're perfect for these little tiny projects. Just a nice thing to have. Then you can just run and get them when you need them. So all I did is just put it right here, and then I stood him up so that I could kind of see where he would be flat. Let's see. Hard to do it for you to see, I'm sorry. Okay. Come on. on, little guy. Sometimes I wish they were a little stickier. There we go. Okay, and then our candy, I just picked Ghirardelli squares because I had some. But I just like to use a couple glue dots to hold it right in there. There we go. And how's that? So he stands up because we made that base. Isn't that cute? Okay. Here we go. Hang on. Let me just bring it back up to say hello. Let me just check. How are you guys doing? I appreciate. Oh, wow. Hey, Mary Pat. Hi, Carol. I hope you guys are having a good evening. This has been really fun, you guys. It's fun for me to make these alternative projects with everything that comes in the kit. It's perfect for people who don't want to. These are great projects to have on hand for grandkids to play with, to make projects with. My granddaughters love them. These are great projects for college-age kids because they always need a card for something, or maybe they're learning that they need a card for something to say thank you or hello. And especially even right now. Hey, Diane. Hey, Carrie. Right now, obviously, I hope that y'all are sending out more cards saying hello, how are you doing? You know, we're missing everybody. Everybody's doing everything online, so lots of Zoom, hopefully Zoom family meetings and things like that as well. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. I will be back the last Wednesday of May with a project from that kit. And then, of course, I'll be here Friday at 1 o'clock Arizona time. This week, I'm using the Follow Your Art Suite, which is retiring, but there's some great specials. It's on a discount right now on the clearance rack. So I thought I'm going to use it and show you some really cute things with it in case you decide you want to order it. So take care. Miss you all. I'll see you on Friday. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.